they somehow they knew they were there and they got arrested. Now, as for the guy that killed himself due to bullying, and I'm going to explain about how people kill themselves in jail. Yeah, I'll explain after this. Yeah, but okay. This case was sad because I remember seeing this guy when he came into prison. Yeah, you know, when he was new, his first couple of like weeks. Yeah, and there's a wing that a lot of people in Feltham called Osprey. It's like, I think when you're new, you go straight to Osprey. Yeah? There's a wing called Kestrel when you're going to court. I don't know if it's changing now, but there's a wing called Kestrel when you're going to court and you stay on there a day before, a few days before you're going to court. It might be a month before. But normally go on a wing called like Osprey when you first come in before they put you on either one of the other wings like Lapwing or Partridge or not Kestrel, sorry, for court. What is it? Mallard. But these are different wings in Feltham, young offenders, yeah? That's the main jail you go to when you're under a certain age, yeah? But anyway, this guy, I remember seeing him when he came into Osprey, yeah? And like, you could tell it was his first time, yeah? And you could also tell that he didn't have much confidence, you know? Because the thing about jail is that it don't matter how who you are, yeah. People are gonna try and take liberties with you in jail, whether you're small or whether you're big. People will always try and take liberties with you. The default position is that people are gonna try and take liberties with you to see if you can get away with it. Like, a person may be big, but they go into jail and then someone will ask them for canteen or something. Canteen is basically when you're in prison. You get you get your normal meal, yeah, and so forth. You get breakfast and you get lunch, yeah, and before you go to sleep, you get tea, like, yeah, whatever. But the thing is this, yeah, is that you have your normal meal and so forth. But obviously, I'm sure everyone knows, even if you ain't been in prison and a few days, that's nice. But what you can do, you can get like canteen, yeah. I think in America they call it commissary or whatever. And basically, your family or your friends or stuff, or if you've got your own money, yeah, you can basically it's basically there's a shop within prison where you can get toiletries, you can get like extra stuff that you won't get on the meal, like biscuits and you know, I'm saying cakes and chocolates and fizzy drinks and all this kind of stuff. It's basically you can get treats, yeah, and so forth. So what happens is that when anyone comes into prison, generally the default position is that people are not going to respect you and they're going to try it with you. The only way that people will generally escape that is if they're on a wing. And the majority of people that wing are a certain gang or whatever or so forth, and then the majority of people know not to won't try anything with you because you're associated with that gang or whatever. But generally, if you just come in as a normal person, people will try to take liberties with you, yeah. And if you don't stop them from taking liberties, they will keep on taking. They will not only carry on taking liberties with you, they will get worse in the liberties that they do take. So a lot of people, when they come in and when it's time to go canteen, people that have been there for time, they will approach the ones they think are weak, yeah, or they will go up to approach the new guys and they will ask them to get them stuff for canteen. If you get them stuff for canteen, then it's over. Every time canteen comes, they're gonna make you to get stuff for them. And also, whatever you have in your room, whether you've got a radio, whether you've got, I don't know, whatever you've got, they're gonna come in your room and take liberties with you. So this guy, you could just tell from his body language, from the way he was walking around with his head down on the ground, you know, with you know, shoulders down, head down. I don't know. He was sad, yeah, but but the thing is that even if you're in prison and you're sad, you can't show it. And he just walked around with his head down, his shoulders down, and he just, yeah, you could just tell that he was going to get taken advantage of. And that's the crazy thing about prison. The crazy thing about prison is that prison, you could have someone in prison for, say you've got someone who's an addict, yeah. Now I don't I don't believe in taking drugs at all, yeah. I don't take drugs. I'm Muslim. I don't believe in drugs, all this kind of stuff. You know, I used to smoke weed before I was Muslim. You know, every day. You know, and so forth. But in prison, you've got people who are addicted to drugs who do things like shoplifting, or you know, or people in prison for parking fines and stuff, or people in prison for how can I say, for petty crimes, yeah? Like this guy, I don't know, I think he was an addict. I think this guy was an addict of something, yeah? And then basically what happened, he must have done shoplifting, yeah, which is wrong. But the thing is that when you're in prison, you've got all types of people. So you've got people in for fines, yeah? You've got people in for shoplifting. You've got people in for, what is it, you've got people in for like violent crimes, like, you know, ABH, which is minor violent crimes, yeah, and then GBH, which is, you know, ABH is actually bodily harm. That's basically, what is it? That's not like, that's like punching someone in the face or something, or slapping someone, you know, or maybe pushing someone or something. But GBH is grievous bodily harm. Maybe you hit someone with a baseball bat, maybe you stab someone, you know, you cause like grievous bodily harm. So the point I'm trying to say is that in prison, you've got people that are in there for like shoplifting, like, I don't know, not cigarettes because they're behind the counter, but shoplifting, I don't know, something's like, I don't know, man, like maybe food or whatever, or yeah, like maybe food or bread or this, that, and the other, or a little, or just things that are not high value, yeah. And then you've got people like, you've got gang members, you've even got mentally ill people, you know. You've got people that do robberies, you know, for a living, and this, that, and the other, and so forth. And that's where, when you've got someone, you know, who's an addict, yeah, maybe be homeless, or, you know, you know, just like life is taking them over, yeah, and so forth. And then you've got someone who likes to stab people for fun, you know, who's part of a gang, or who is a long-term criminal, and this, that, and the other. When these two people meet, you know, when this addict and when this person, gang member, or this roadman, and so forth, when they meet, obviously one's gonna get the weak one's gonna get taken advantage from, you know. So basically, yeah, this guy, I could tell from when the first time, you know, I saw him, yeah, I could tell that, yeah, that this guy's not gonna make it, man. Because I knew by the way he was walking around, you know, that people are gonna take advantage of him. Lots of people would, because they would just see him straight away and think, yeah, this guy's weak. This guy's weak. And I'm not talking about just physically weak. I'm not talking about he wasn't a henchman. I'm talking about his body language. A person could be 4 foot something, or 5 foot something, or this, that, and the other, and so forth, yeah, and they don't have it. They just don't have it. They're not gonna have it. Like, look, I don't care whether you're gonna with your 6 foot, like, they wouldn't care if you're 6 foot, you know, 7 foot, whatever. If you try and take my stuff, if you try and take something from my room, we're going to fight. It don't matter if I lose, you know what I say. It doesn't matter if I get a black eye. Every time you try and take my stuff, or you try and take me for a fool, yeah, or you, yeah, I'm gonna punch you in your face. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna stab you. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting you. Every time you tried to bully me, or every time you tried to take some of my stuff, yeah, you're going to get hurt, yeah. even if I get rushed off, even if you beat me in a fight, even if you're 10 times bigger than me. But this guy, you could tell whatever someone wanted of him went up to him and bullied him about, they're gonna get it from him, you know. So what is sad when you can see that somebody is not gonna make it, and you're seeing it in slow motion, like you're seeing the guy walking, you're seeing him walk around, you know. Association is like, you're locked up for 23 hours. You're locked up for 23 hours in a day, and you're let out for 1. Yeah, that's association. You can either play pool, watch TV, or just chat to the other inmates. Yeah, so basically, I could tell that this guy, yeah, he wasn't gonna make it. And it's sad when you could tell, yeah, that someone's gonna get bullied so much that they're either gonna commit suicide or they're just gonna get beat up all the time. It's sad, you know.